Welcome back to MTG Ownage. Today we are playing a deck called Alt Digger that I came up with and having a lot of fun with, so I'm going to show it off. Here's what it is. Cards out of the way. Here's the quick sideline deck list. And let me go into this other mode. So there it is. Do I need to really explain anything? I don't know, it might be more fun to just get into it. As you can see, it's a control-based Demir deck. Black and blue. Seems to be... Well, you'll see. I don't want to spoil anything. Just do some games and see as it goes how the cards work together. I feel like when I try to explain everything, it's just boring and people would rather see the gameplay, so here we go. Now, I'm going to over talk rather than under talk, so expect me to say some foolish stuff just out of talking off the top of my head. Hey, it happens, let's have some fun, let's own some fake MTG or semi-live, live recording. Opponent goes first. I like my hand here, my half decent. It's not that great though. I really wish I had a stronger early game remove. Drowning in the lock, so I guess what I'm saying is this might be risky. Go with it. I have a Fae of Wishes, so I can grab something from my sideboard. A nice 4-drop of Passage. I hope to not draw any land. That would be really good. Then on my 5th turn, if I could draw land. Excellent. See how the cookie crumbles. Our opponent is I don't know how to wire. He is taking his sweet time. I'm actually out of stuff to comment about. Okay, there we go. Drop a watery grave because we don't have anything else to cast. Try not to stumble on my words. Thought erasure, okay. See a lot. It's actually kind of good for draw because it now can affect up to CMC casting cost. Surveils himself. Better. Got rid of Fae of Wish. Castle. I'm gonna be ready for this. Knows we have it though. Play around it. Really unfortunate. He should play around. He does have to waste his turn, sort of, so that's good. Turn 3. A 1-4. I'm not all great about that, but I do have a lot of stuff that put graveyards too, like somewhat of a concern. Speaking of it, around the law, I think we're gonna hold play Emery. Emery can do some pretty amazing things. Get Wishclaw, Talisman. I think this is garbage, but it's not. You'll see. Pretty much a demonic tutor in this deck. But that's a kind of slow combo. Gotta make sure we're stable here. See what this guy's doing. Thought erasure a lot. Maybe a card I should got rid of my. Okay, he's got something in his hand. Going to be the worst though, cause got 3 cards in his yard. Got 7. Do the Fabled Passage. We don't want to draw any more land. Heck. Definitely want to assume control game. That's kind of the big thing. Cast Wish. Thing is, Fine with me. Thing about Wishclaw. Well, one of the things you have to use, give it to your opponent. Shouldn't have to. After we're gonna have it. Have a sack outlet, Talisman. Even if we have to pass it to our opponent, we still get to get 2 things. So we can get removal for their. They'll have an extra. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and do. There's the element part of the comp. I think we're just gonna go ahead. Cost 1. I think we're just gonna go. Get a Fae of Wishes. Our sideboard has the big juice. Get Fae of Wishes. Got 6 cards in his yard. Soon I can cast into the tree for cheap. He doesn't bring some big threat on with me. He's got 1 card left. Pretty well assumed as planned. Tell you what, deck is probably not the funnest to go against. Now that I've assumed control, I just kind of factory going on. A lot of Shark Typhoon. Good. Play the Fae of Wish. More fun. Shark Typhoon is going to be a good time. Digging for them alt. I'm going to play counter. I'm going to play the Typhoon. Not sure we'll do attack. Slow rolling here. I could have played the Grave because count them. I knew it was 7, but Swimmer. I don't have 10 cards. I have 7. Impressed by that. Fall, okay. Fall. Swimmer Nightmares can't be blocked as long as Ashia. Concerned he could Wishclaw up in Ashiok. Playing like a starter deck or something. Plays this. Weird card to play. Very good. Notably, he could go get a counter with Wishclaw right now. Counter might but still gonna get the shark. Baiting it. All Talisman that you can use during your turn. It doesn't say as a sword. Do it at instant speed. Just an interesting dynamic. Grab a counter spell. Turn something to a reaction. I have so much mana. I think I'm gonna drop the other Labyrinth of Scophos. Another super card in this deck. And let's see. I think we're just going to attack. These all have prepared away to. Now we can get sharks. Sharky. Sharky. Suppose we can use one of these. Grab something. Kind of idea. We'll end the turn. Now hold on. I don't want to prove this and sacrifice all Talisman. If you activate Wishclaw, it doesn't pass to your opponent till it resolves, so you can sack it. Perfect if you don't want them to get a card at all, and you can just get it back. So, search, Fae, grab Fae of Wishes, deck that you assume control, dominate the, hold the counter sign, grab counter, grab and counter. At this point, activate all fine. He does have a lot of mana. Could be worried. Curious to see what he does here. Giving me my Wishclaws back. That's fine with me. Cast Allegiance. Obviously, bring this back to my hand. This card. That result. Alrighty. Gonna kill all our sharks, I'm pretty sure. He chooses. Okay, well played. Swimmer in Nightmares is now big. Cheap 4/4, but it's not a very good 4/4. Heartless Active. Winch is okay. Play the Noble. Oh, we're gonna press control to get full control. Tap this, activate. But before it resolves, we're gonna stack it. Okay, that back. I can do the same thing again. Yeah, this auto pays fine. Noble pays fine. Back now, and we'll resolve all. We'll get 2 cards out of our library now. Anything we want. Three. One of them. Grab. We already got a Fae of Wish. Counter. That'd be nice. Ground. Good. Now we end our turn. I don't actually have a mana or anything. A little worried. Still have plenty of others. And God Eternal Cabinet. Pretty good. Kill it with fire or something. Third from the top is fine. He'll be. Here we are, off an interesting array of cards, and I'm in platinum right now. It is kind of late at night, so that might affect who's seem to be doing all right. Oh, I got rid of my Liliana. Okay, I have one on my sideboard I can grab anytime. This, do I have enough mana? Turn here. Let him take the reins for a second. I got the counter base, so he can't do it. And it's over. Just gonna sit on this counter. My mic been cut now? Oh, you guys are gonna have to let me know. I might have to adjust this. Dang it. Okay, well. Anyway, you get the gist. This deck is pretty good. Finally, he concedes. GG, mate. Welcome to the loser club. I don't know. Anyway, I've been bouncing around this rank testing out decks, but I think this one's really fun, so I'm just going to keep playing it for a while and see how far I can take it. Usually what happens with most decks is eventually you kind of stifle off at some rank, but we're not really going to get time to go that hardcore with this. I don't know if it's necessarily that good. There's a Labyrinth Raptor. That's really awesome. I actually really need that for the deck I posted my last video, which was the big sack of Change the Icon. Now, also, yeah, I thought about adding a second Labyrinth Raptor. I think it's the right thing to do. I would take out maybe another Foulmire Knight. I don't know. Foulmire Knight's really good. Hold on, we gotta go to the side view. Anyway, yeah, this will probably be the next deck. The next video, I'll probably work on this. Maybe I should, I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding what to cut. I have a lot of 1-drops, maybe too many. Do I have too many Knights of the Ebon Legion? He's so good, though. Red Malkin's really good, too, but it's not, like, super, super good. Sack another creature or a Planeswalker. The other creature we can always sack is... We don't really have a proper outlet for him. This isn't the kind of deck for a Dread Malkin per se. So, I mean, I can steal something and sack it, but that's kind of a rare situation. This is hard to use. I've got Heartless Axe to deal with creatures. Maybe I should have these to deal with creatures and Murderous Riders to deal. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bump up the number of these to 3. Let's drop the Heartless Axe to just 1. And let's see, I have a drill bit. I'm going to remove it altogether. The Heartless Axe. Tempting to keep them in there, but I want the Murderous Riders. They're so good. They work with Fervent Champion. They work with all the other knights. Well, there's no other knights. Tentative Connection's cool and all. But it's even better with Dread Malkin to sack. He costs a lot to sack. I still need 4. That's a lot. I don't know how I feel about this. Usually I should have the Witch Oven. I guess the Dread Malkin's really just a backup. Alright, yeah, that's good. So anyway, a preview of the next video to come was right there. We're going to do another play of this Alt Digger deck that I've been talking about the whole video. I think this is a fun deck. This is a deck I really enjoy. It's just got a lot of pieces that don't get used often. One thing I haven't put in here is I haven't put the serpent that just wrecks face, Stone Coil Serpent. I've not put him in here. I kind of feel like maybe I should have 1 copy. What do I play here? I think I'm going to play this Talisman super early just to get the mana out of the way. He's playing red, and maybe I kind of wanted to get the Sanctuary dropped. I'll do it now, and we're going to end the turn. Pass. I got to counter his Winota. He's red-white. I'm looking out for Winota. That's a Chromatic Lantern. Not sure why that is good with him, but I think I'm going to counter it because it's his ramp. Maybe that'll shut him down somewhat. Okay, we're going to play the Noble here and just set up to do a free Talisman. And we're just basically going to set up to do a Demonic Tutor with our Wishclaw Talisman. So he's looking at it thinking, what does that do? I'm used to seeing people play Malevolent Noble. It's a Grizzly Bear. Okay. And he killed my Grizzly Bear. Pretty much a Grizzly Bear with an ability. Said we got Fae of Wishes. I can deal with Fae of Wishes. Fae of Wish is fun. I actually really need a land. I wish I had a land in here right now. But since I don't have a land, I'm going to have to go with... Oh, gee. And I can even hardly cast. This is no good. I'll grab Connive Connacht. Can potentially get the Noble back. It's somewhat... could be good. I think he's really confused by my deck, and that's kind of to be expected because I'm playing something totally original. I don't know about totally, but I didn't look at any list. I put it together all on my own. So that's what I mean by totally original. Okay, I could just steal that. It's actually pretty good for me. I think I will. And he's going to get a little token guy. Oh, and it actually counters it. That's like really good because I didn't expect that. Okay, well played, sir. I guess I'm going to end the turn. Gain control of creature with power 2 or less. It's actually sort of a bait because now I have a big ritual of soot, and he has massed his army. So this is super good right now. We're just going to pass the turn. I don't want to give him any cards. Hoping he drops a couple things and I draw a land. There's a Haktos. Haktos is good. There we go. We got this doesn't have protection from 3 CMC, so that is good. Got a Vantress Gargoyle. He's got 5 cards in the card. I want to keep my Vantress Gargoyle alive. I think I'm going to have to Murderous Rider this Haktos. Luckily, rolled randomly that I can do it. That's awesome. Blockers. However, I do have a Swift End. That works out really well for me. He now has 6 cards in the yard. He's got another Haktos. This one has protection from everything but 4 CMC. So that's a bit of a problem. Okay, however, we can do this. And it looks like we can solve this entire problem. I'm going to activate this ability by playing Liliana. And then just having everyone sack 2 creatures. That'll make them sack Haktos. Nothing you can do about it. We get to draw a card for ours, so that's super good. And we drew an Emery, so we get our Gargoyle back and anything else we want back. We're somewhat rolling with the control. He's got 4 cards left in his hand. We can manage to have him get rid of those 4 cards and us still have stuff going. We win. That is the goal of this control. It rhymes. He has a lot of cards in his yard now, 8, so I can do all my super cool stuff. He just conceded. He's out. Okay, well that was really interesting. That went just way better than I thought it would. We're gonna do a last one. We're doing really well so far. What are we? Is anyone keeping track? I think we're 3-0. That's pretty solid. That's a 100% win rate, but it's a small sample size, and we are rising the ranks. So there are things to consider here. But you know, I'm talking down my own deck like it's not the best. No, this deck's freaking awesome. I love this deck. It's got a lot of potential. It's control-y. It's annoying. I like playing control-y, annoying decks. Well, sometimes, not all the time. It's like how I know how to win. Calculate everything. You got a Stone Coil Serpent. Okay, that's something I'll have to watch out for. Let's see, what do we play here? I guess we just play our island. And I'm feeling like we play the Malevolent Noble. He's got only 1 card in his yard, so Drown the Lock could hit his Gilded Goose, but I can't really counter anything. He could do a 4-drop Stone Coil. That could actually be kind of devastating, but it's not that bad. I do have Murderous Rider. Murderous Rider will make swift work of that. Drop the Swamp. We'll get our basics out as soon as we can here, because I have some cards that come into play and require them. But what do we do here? I think what we do is we play Emery or we pass turn. Now I like passing turn here. I think that's a good option. We just want to build up our mana and hold him off, not take any damage. Oh, that's a Karn. He only has 1 card. Karn is pretty rough, man. I'm not sure I can deal with Karn, to be honest. He's going to choose an artifact outside the game. Trying to think what I have in my sideboard that I could get with Fae of Wishes that would potentially turn things around. I'm not thinking of anything. He grabbed a Golos. Now I'm seeing exactly why he wanted that Chromatic Lantern. Wait, this is a different game. Okay. But is it the same deck? A little confused here, actually. He didn't attack. I'm going to do the Murderous Rider. I think I'm going to do it on the Stone Coil. No, I don't really do. Stone Coil doesn't matter as 3. Karn does. Alright, that's the play. Get this Fabled Passage out there. Get some more black mana. He has a Golos. I'm going to have to do Granted. I think this is the play right now. He has Golos. Then I have... what? I need a 5-drop here. Everything's too big. I think we do... I think we do Connive Connacht. I feel like that's a good card. No. There's just nothing else I can potentially cast next turn. I'm trying to set up for next turn. I might need to rethink some of these cards in my sideboard a little bit. I think I need a Ritual of Soot or something that can kill Planeswalkers in there. Yes, I do. Okay. I could be in a really bad situation here. He's got some things online that are a little bit scary for me. I can't really kill his Planeswalker easily. If I kill this creature, then he's just going to get Ugin to be larger. I'm kind of in a bad situation. Let's just play some stuff and see what happens here. play an Emery. Got a couple Wishclaws in there. Play this guy. Not attack. We'll just try to hold out the best we can here until late game. See if we can turn something around. It's going to be difficult. This is a tough match. He's playing a really interesting deck. It's mono green with Ugin and Golos. Karn's Bastion. And Stonecoil Serpents. Okay, and Blast Zones. Wow, this is actually a really cool deck. I don't even care if I win or lose. I'm just happy to see another cool deck. I don't have really anything good to steal with Connive. I could kill, what, Golos? No, I can't even kill Golos. He's only got 2 things in the yard. I'm going to have to cast my Wishclaw Talisman. Get, you know, I need. Yeah, we're going to play it. And we're going to get a card. Oh, I need full control. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Well, that's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter a whole lot. I'm just going to grab a Ritual of Soot for next turn. Assuming he can't kill me this turn, so I don't think he can. I think we're okay. But I did not mean to pass that to him, really. We're not going to play the Murderous Rider. It's just going to die. No attacks here. In turn. We're just kind of preserving the life total. He can't activate Golos, but if he draws another, or if he gets a Chromatic Lantern, he can. Probably got a Chromatic Lantern somewhere. And that's more card advantage for him. That's bad for me. All bad for me. I don't feel like I'm going to win this. I might, though. I do have a lot of cards in hand, so if I can pull off this Ritual of Soot and do something, I don't know. We'll see. Got to kind of exhaust his whatever he's got going on. I will block here. I will block here. Looks like we're going to take a little bit of damage. And we're going to see what he does. He's going to get some cards back from all these exiles. And there's the Wishclaw Talisman activation. That's really good because we get it back. So now we can grab whatever we want. Karn, he's only got 2 cards in. Holy smokes. Can't drown the Locket because he just doesn't have enough stuff in the graveyard. So I'm kind of hitting a wall here, seeing some, you know, things we're not too happy with. There's a God Pharaoh statue, which just absolutely destroys me. Absolutely destroys me. I can't even counter that either. I'm wishing these Drown the Locks were something else. Did I have a bad start? Is his deck just really good at countering me? I'm not sure, but it looks like I am done. I can definitely slow him down a little bit. This Ritual of Soot, but it's really not enough. You know, what can I do? I can get my Wishclaw back again. I think we're going to do this. I want to get some cards in his yard so I can actually do something with these Drown the Locks, but it's too late now. He's got Planeswalkers, he's got Golos, he's got God Pharaoh statue. Why am I even here? I have no way to get rid of God. Okay, we're done. So we went 3-1. That's still pretty good. You can't win them all. You're expected to eventually lose if you just keep playing. But going 3-1 is pretty good for a fresh deck that I just put together. I'm happy to get the play testing in. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll show the deck list one more time. And let me know what you think. And leave a comment to, I don't know, I guess encourage me to make the next video, because that's probably the only thing that's going to do it. Honestly, I'm struggling to make videos, but I'm trying to get a system where I can release them at least several times a week. Maybe I'll get some 4 or 5 days in a row, then take a couple days off. I'm trying to kind of figure out my stride with this, but I'm always open to feedback about the deck, about the video, all that stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Matt with MTG Ownage, out.